Hello. This is going to be really the last part of this hopper car kit build here, and I think I mentioned it in the part 10 that I was going to be adding weights, and I just never got that shot. So tonight is the night where I finish this part of the series out. Let me show you how I weather this at some point in the future, but I want to get all my hopper cars all built first, so I'm just going to touch on weighting. And if you really want to weight your cars to NMRA standards, then the standards are on the NMRA.org website. The standards for N scale is a ½ ounce for the initial weight of the car itself, and then 0.15 ounces for each inch of length of the car. Now this car is 4 inches long, so I'm going to be adding on another 0.6 ounces of weight to the car. So, and I got these lead weights from Micromark. Micromark.com. They come in 1/4 ounce increments, and again, like I said, if you're going to be serious about weighting your cars to standards, you're going to need to want to get a scale of some kind. And this I also got at Micromark, and I think this was like $24 or so. Good investment if you plan on being serious about adequately weighting your cars. So, and I think this was actually fairly pricey. I think it comes with 48 weights. I think it was like about $10 or something like that. I thought it was a little bit steep. So, if you don't want to spring for the weights themselves, then good old fishing lure weights will do. And you've got your different sizes, and this large size. Let's see how much this big size is. They come in bigger sizes too, so you could probably get these kind of weights a lot cheaper. Let me weigh this sucker. Oh, that's 0.5 of an ounce. That's very. That's not too much at all. So the nice thing is about using these fishing weights is that you can pound them flat with your hammer to get them to conform to whatever shape or space that you have. So I mean, I probably do this with these weights as well, but if you got smaller pieces to work with, then you got a little bit more flexibility. I mean, I suppose I could try cutting these up, but you know, if you want to go cheaper, then use the fishing weights and just pound them flat, and use you can get this get these mounting tabs, double sticky mounting tabs, to put them on. So you do it like this. Take your sticky part, put that on. So I pounded that one flat, just like that. And now I can go ahead and just cut the remaining part of the tab off, like this. Just take a sharp knife and do that. You can cut around to the contour of your actual weight, so you can get rid of all this excess stuff. So like that, get a cut there, cut there, cut there, cut there, cut here. Kind of rough cut. I'm not being too neat about it, but then you peel off the back and you stick it to the bottom of your car. You can also use glue too. I've tried. Actually, I haven't had much success with hot glue because it doesn't hold the weights too well. So I'm almost thinking it would be better to use the mounting tabs. I don't know. I don't want to use any glues that are too caustic that might melt the plastic, and so I'd rather be safe than sorry. But anyway, let me go ahead and if you buy these pre-made weights, it's pretty easy. Just peel the bottom off, and I'm going to just stick it in as far as I can, the bottom of the car, just like that. Okay. I'm going to do the same on this side here, and I try to keep the weight as much as I can over the trucks, keep the weight on the trucks, and then keep this down as low as possible in the center of gravity. In other words, you don't want to have the weight resting up high. You want to have it as low as possible as you can. It's easier to do with a box car because the bottom part is completely flat and you can just stick it on there and be done with it. So, but here it's a little bit trickier, but probably low enough. Okay, and that's all there is to it. And it looks like they hold pretty darn well. Let me go ahead and put this on. Just stick this back on like that. Put this on the scale. Okay, like that. And we have 0.95 ounces. Okay. And in theory, this should be half an ounce for the car plus 0.15 ounces for each inch of length, so should be 1.1 ounces total for the car, and this is like 0.95. So I can just add a couple of more weights on there. That's 1 ounce. Let's add another one on there. That's 1.05, and I think that's really all I have space for. Well, maybe I could, if I wanted to really be a stickler, yeah, I could go ahead and grab another one, add it on, and get it exactly to the perfect weight. Oh, that's right, I didn't have one of these larger ones. I got one. I think I'll probably call it good at 1.05. I mean, really, to be exact, it should be 1.1, but I've got more weights out in the garage, but it's pretty darn cold out, and I'm not going to go outside right now. I'm going to wimp out. So we'll call it good at 1.05. Close enough. Let me take this off. See here? I've taken this weight and flattened it down. I'm just going to stick it right there. Like that. And I'll go flatten this puppy down and stick that in, and then we'll be done with this. Alright, I've got this one all flattened out. Got my mounting tab on there. Let me peel the back off. And we'll put this in. And we'll have ourselves a at least pretty darn close to properly weighted car. Okay, that looks all there. Let me turn the scale on again. Okay, get the top on. That there, that there. There we go. 1.05 should really be 1.1 ounces, but I'm going to call it good with that. Call it close enough for the night. Now I'm going to go ahead and, problem with these kit cars, at least this particular set, is that the bottom comes off real easily. Let me get rid of this. Bottom detaches really easily, so I'm going to put a small dab of this welding cement just to hold this in place. Just a small dab right there. Okay, I don't want to do too much because just in case, if I ever need to open this up or the weights break free by some, hopefully they won't, but just in case, I don't want to get myself in too much trouble there, and totally seal it up just a tiny bit, just to hold it in place like that. There. And just a little bit there too, just enough to keep the bottom pinned on. And that is that for this series. So like I say, at some point I will go ahead and weather these, but I want to get them all built, and there's plenty of other projects and other video blogs I'm going to be doing in the future, near future, so stay tuned, and I hope you've had fun and learned a lot from watching this blog.